Hey, YouTube. Y'all here? The first time ever I saw your face, I felt the sun rolling around. Wait a minute. And the moon and the stars. People, your face. Your face. The beef sector is now available on Amazon. See the light out of my baby's face. I've given birth. My new child is now available. It's just barely available because I'm just bringing it to you right now. But I put the, let me put it in here again. I put the link in the, this is for Kindle only. Let me see. This is for the Kindle version. The paperback will be available within 72 hours, so probably tomorrow. But the Kindle is available right now. Let me say what this is. This is the Kindle version. Kindle Murder. Murder. In the beef sector. In the beef sector. Okay. I'm very excited about finishing this project. I love finishing things. Murder in the beef sector. And then just I'm going to put down the link here. There you go. How y'all doing? The first time. If only I could sing, honey. Y'all remember the Cowardly Lion? That was the in the Wizard of Oz. The who's the one? If I only had a brain. If I could only sing. Hi, Soul Sister. And Deborah Mitchell. Hi, y'all. If you have a Kindle, it's now available for download. So the book is not even visible on Kindle yet. It just happened a few minutes ago. But they assure me that and I've been through this before. This is my 6th book. But when they say within 72 hours, usually you'll get it that same day. So the paperback will be available very, very soon. But you can download it now. All right. So don't be offended by in the next few days. I'm going to be putting that same, I'm putting that link up. But I got the first copy. Now, of course, as the author, you'll have it anyway, but I wanted to make sure I had it hot off the presses. So let me bring y'all just a little taste that I think is necessary for this particular sector, since there are already dead people over there saying that they're going to read my book to all of their fans and all their people, so the people won't have to buy the book. They can get it for free, and then they intend to burn my book. So they're telling me my book is shit and crap before anyone has even seen it, including myself. They've already made that determination. They're going to perform like the devil. First time. So I want to read this. This book is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are the product of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, events, locales is entirely coincidental. So before the demons start gathering, honey, let's be clear. I'm so proud of this book. I hope you guys will get it. I'm not asking people that. I don't want people to read it right away because I mean it does cut into the sell of the book. Not that I'm gonna get rich off of a book, books, Kindle books. What do they sell for? I think it's something like $5.99. So it ain't like my cut's gonna make me rich, but just the nerve, the audacity of these people, the sickness. So that's what we try to examine in the book: the sickness, the craziness of people, and the evil nature of people. Okay. Hi, y'all. You say hello to your people, y'all darlings. Let me say, wait a minute. Hold on. Every time I get excited, I start messing stuff up. Moderators, please post that link in there, saying that is the link to the book. We'll be doing that for a while. Okay. You finish your book? Yay. Yeah. So I'm used to Kindle. So for me, the release of a book is Kindle, because that's how I buy all my books. Because when you have it on Kindle, that turns it automatically into an audio book, because you always have the option of listening to it. Right. So I love Kindle. But the hardcover book, of course, we're going to have that as well, is available in a couple of days. Probably tomorrow. Let me take a nap so I can read this all night, Tiki, and hope you enjoy it. I love writing fiction, honey. Hi, Tanya. Tanya. Hey, it's Jay. How you doing? Yeah, you got to expect to hate it only on the beef sector. That's what's so annoying about this place, girl. Because only on the beef sector would somebody come up with that kind of idea. I'm going to read it, make sure nobody else reads it, and then I'm going to burn it. What the fuck? If you spend your $5, girl, burn it. It's yours. Put it up your asshole if you want to. I won't give a damn. The point is, I've completed my work, and I've told you how I feel on the inside. You gotta love fiction, honey. I finally beat Princess A. Yes, where is the princess? Let me know, Jink and Jude, if you're gonna buy it now. Let me know if the link works. I did try it, and I was able to buy it. So we'll post the link all over the place. Thank you, Colette. Congrats. It's a nice little 2-day read, I think. Let me read the dedication. Here's the dedication. I ain't reading the book yet. We get to that later on after you guys read it. Wait a minute. Dedication. For my friends and foes who work tirelessly to bring content to what we like to call the beef sector. Sometimes it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it hurts like hell. And yet we come back again and again. Something about this crazy thing we do is working. See that sweet? No grudges. I love competing things, because when I was a dope fiend, and actually my whole life, I never finished anything. Whatever my plans were, I never finished them, right? I make plans to be an interior designer. I never finished anything. I would start things, I would get jobs, I would work there for a while, but I never finished. So there's a joy to actually completing something, start to finish, right? And I want to thank Deanna Irving and her group, because they're the ones who actually inspired me to actually write. I had been thinking about this. I had been blocked for 3 years. I've written several books, but I had no subject matter. But this thing is rich, right? So Deanna Irving contacted me one time telling me, Timothy, y'all tell him to come over here. I want to say something to him. And they encouraged me, her whole group, to start to write this particular book. And I picked it up on that very day. And I think it's been about 6 months. I don't know. Congratulations on your new bestseller. Lord have mercy. Y'all get it. There's the link. Murder in the beef sector. Lord have mercy. I can't talk too much about it. I'm not sure how much you're supposed to talk about it, really. But basically, sometimes you go too far, right? And sometimes you unleash hell upon yourself and others. No, the person on the cover, no, that's not no damn Jay Wilson. The person on the cover is the lead character is 33 years old, right? Because he wears glasses, which are not unlike these glasses, and which are signature of most writers. A lot of writers wear this particular type of glasses, right? So it could be anybody. It is the lead character in the book. Okay? These are things that'll come up. These haters come out of the bushes. I don't give a damn. Let me read what they write. Hi, Elaine Presley. And Tiki Scarecrow. If I only had a brain, I could. Oh, the Cowardly Lion wanted courage. I just want to sing, honey. I just want to sing, and God said no. We got to do what God say. Don't be forcing all this stuff on God, telling him what you're going to do. You do whatever he tell you to do. With Kindle, I can listen. With Kindle, you can listen on Alexa. Say something I didn't know, Still Nosy. Because I always listen to, in Kindle, you also have an audio. Let me see where it's located at. In Kindle, whatever you're reading, you tap on it.
Dedication. For my friends and foes who work tirelessly to bring.
See, it's a mechanical voice. But I always use it because I'm dyslexic. It'll take me forever to get through anything, or to even stay focused enough to get through anything. So, but yeah, I didn't know Alexa does that. I have Alexas all over the place. All these machines have Alexa, and I never used it. If I want something, I mean, all this stuff. If you need to know something, you can just you can just Google it. But I guess Alexa makes you hands free. Alexa and several others. Aldi, why you hurt my feelings? Aldi Carter, please don't sing. Oh, please. You're having my baby. What a beautiful way to say that you really love me. I done gave birth again. Excuse me. You just purchased your copy? Okay, so it is working. Okay, great. Yeah, it's just been up. I don't think the title is up on where you can see it with the other books. I have 6 books. But this one will be special to us, right? You can do a lot in fiction, honey. You can cover a lot of issues in fiction that didn't actually happen. Even the Lord our Christ spoke often in parables. A parable means the story wasn't actually true. The actual events never happened, but it's a story told to express an idea, right? Y'all saying my God is not brilliant? Hi, Deborah Mitchell. Did I already say hello? I hope so. I guess people still buy hardcover books. If I know the author, then I like to have both, But I read mostly on Kindle. Reading the sample. Oh, they got a sample up already? Okay, good. I haven't even really went in there and seen what's going on. Let me see. I think I will right now. I can see you. That was that Paul Anka. You having my baby? Squeenie, what you going crazy, boy? Calm down. What's the matter? My baby's excited. Daddy got no doggy character? Got a doggy character? Not this time, child. In my other books, I always included my other dog, Jimmy. He always had a small part in the other books, right? So now this one is jealous. Don't be jealous. Hi, Prima Wanda. Oh, them devils and demons, they can't wait. They dripping at the mouth, honey. But their mission is to try to sabotage my work. How you gonna sabotage somebody's work, honey? I keep telling you people, I ain't getting rich on no books, honey. So if you want, oh, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Well, so what? You just cost me $1.50, girl. You should sit back and enjoy the ride, as Tasha K's opening says. Some of y'all tripping need to just sit back and enjoy the ride. When you put up the link, I ordered the paperback. Yeah, the paperback is not available. It will be in a couple of days, Vicky. You can just get the Kindle now on your, well, I guess you can get it on your computer or your phone, wherever you can download it. It's $5.99 on Kindle, yeah. I believe the price is something like $12 on the paperback. They go by the page count. Word of mouth. Y'all be hearing me talk about it though? I got to go over here and research now and see how much these other authors talk about their books. What do they say? Do they give away spoilers, or I don't know? But you can always, don't feel it would be best if you don't read it right now out loud where people won't have to buy it. But feel free to review it if you want to, or talk all you want to. That's all promotion, right? It's very sad that these people over here chomping at the bit to do something negative. She said she wants to send him over. She wants to send QB to burn my book. That's what they did last time, you know. And he sit up there and I damn near got happy reading the damn book. But then at her instruction, ooh, we do something dramatic. We're going to do something dramatic. No, what is dramatic is you write a book yourself. That's how you show me up, honey. Do something. Mm-hmm. What a beautiful way to say that you really love me. Y'all remember that? You're having my baby. I think it's Paul Anka or somebody. One of them white guys. It was a beautiful song. Mm-hmm. And yes, review it. Yeah, just leave a few words on Amazon. That'll help me. Yeah, so the paperback is available. Yeah, a lot of you guys want the paperback. It might be available now. I mean, they move so quick on that thing. Okay, that's so nice of you. Hmm. You just ordered yours. Thank you. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. I read yours too. I think I read 2 of them from you. This will be my version. My version is a little different because it is totally fiction, right? But we know what the issues are. So let's evaluate them. Let's figure out why people got to be eliminated, shall we say. Oh, I know I sound like the devil. Mm-hmm. Lots of money. You don't really make money on Kindle books. I mean, if you become a sensation or something like that. But the big thing is, if you turn it into an audiobook, for some reason, audiobooks, you get a lot more money from them because they sell for like 10 times what the other books just do. I don't have that. It ain't about money, baby. It's about getting your voice in print. Mm-hmm. My family called me today, congratulate me before it even dropped. It's internet stuff is something else. You put it on Facebook and the whole goddamn world knows, excuse me, the whole motherfucking world knows what you're up to. So I'll drop this video here on Facebook as well, because it is actually done, right? That's it. Get across this finish line. The people involved in the production of it did a great job. I want you guys to notice also that we didn't come on here begging in order to get this done. Like certain names we won't say, Jay Wilson. We didn't come in here begging other people to pay for this situation and then make them buy the book as well. No. See, everything is not about money, honey. Right? Mm-hmm. I love the Apple books. Apple books? What is the Apple books? Hmm. Yeah, but within, I mean, usually in a few weeks they'll be available all over the place. Amazon is just the main place because they control the publishing, they control the whole thing, you know, and they had the biggest audience. Hi, Butterfinger, Butterfinger. All right, Butterfinger. What's your name, Butterfinger? Ha ha! You got him. That's right. Catch the ass. I'm 5 pages. Oh, you 5 pages in and don't see 50 errors? Okay. Okay. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, you got right in there, huh, Denny? Yeah, if you like it, leave me a review. I don't say positive, negative review. Just tell the truth. What do you think about it? Nook. Yeah, all my book. I think all my books are on Nook as well. iBooks. Okay. They trade information, so they'll be all over the place. I don't know how Amazon feels about that, but that's the way it is. That whole industry has changed so much, you know. Used to be a bad thing to self-publish was the bad thing, but now you even have top writers self-publishing. So they're figuring, well, what exactly are these people doing that I couldn't do for myself? Not that much. I mean, most of the bookstores are closed, right? So it's all turned digital. That industry went through a major change. So yeah, now you can, if you want to write, honey, just start writing. Sit down and start writing. It is such a thrill when you got it done and it's live, right? You ordered too? D cup for life. D cup for life. Okay. D cup for life more. Hi, honey. Thank you. Mm-hmm. They used to shame authors. So I'm no J.K. Rowling's. I just want my book to be available to people who want to read it. What difference does it make who published it? Y'all ever read to the back of the book and say, oh, here's what the publisher is? Who gives a damn? Who is the publisher? I just want to read the book, right? So when I discovered that, and it's not expensive. Well, this time I had a lot of stuff done by professionals, so it cost me a little piece of money. But basically, you can do it for pretty much nothing. Amazon makes their money by you selling books, so they've changed the whole industry, right? If you want to get things done, interior stuff like that, then you pay for that. But that's up to you. I have published 2 novels, Denny. Oh, okay, you're a writer as well. Okay. You published 2 novels? Okay. If you want to leave your link in there, you can, Denny. Upkins. I only see it in Kindle. It's only in Kindle right now. But what the other one is in review. That means they go over it to make sure there's not a lot of mistakes. Since I don't know how they missed Wilson's, but they go through it, make sure there's not a lot of mistakes, and it is ready to represent Amazon. A day, 2 days, the maximum 3 days. So you have 4 books out? Oh, okay. Denny Upkins. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Denny Upkins. Hold on a minute. I don't mind promoting about the people too. Let me see your books. Denny. Is it D-N-Y? I am so bad. Denny Upkins. Denny Upkins. Hope that's it. Let's look in books. Denny Upkins. I didn't spell it right. There's a lot of products in it. It's not showing books. D-I-N. So how y'all doing today? Somebody sent me a bunch of stuff on the girl over there. What's her name? Tita. Tita talks. You spell your name right. F-K-I-N. I published as Dennis Upkins. Okay, Dennis. It's been so long. I mean, 3 years I didn't write anything. Because what happened is, soon after I published my last book, I immediately got into YouTube, and then YouTube kind of took over, where I was not being very creative. I was just coming on here every day and cursing and carrying on. Mm-hmm. Okay, Dennis Hopkins. What? Wait a minute. Hold on, people. We have a situation here. Hold on. Payment from Frenchy Carmel's 49. Girl, somebody just sent me $250. What the hell? For hard copies of your memoirs. Tip yourself. Okay. Wait a minute. We got to talk, TT. I got to understand. TT just sent me $250, okay, for hard copies to your moderators. Okay, so you donating. You want me to send hard copies to my moderators and tip yourself? Oh, praise Jesus. Hey! Oh, okay. Y'all think I'm playing anyway. Thank you, TT. All right, I'll get those addresses and get those out. Sure enough, honey. Thank you. Isn't that sweet? That's a blessing. Shit, you just covered most of what I spent. Where was I at? Okay. I was going to look up Dennis. Okay. Oh, you got, is this you, Dennis? It got Hollow Stone. I know, Harrow Stone. Oh, that's a beautiful cover. I think they're doing you on that, though, Dennis, if that's you. If you're Dennis R. Upkins Jr. What? They said you published in 1890. Oh, that ain't right. That couldn't be right. The paperback is $202. Sometimes with Amazon, you got to go and make sure that they haven't had no mistakes in there. That's probably not you. And the other one, okay, then you got West of Sunset, Black Girl Magic. Is that you? No, that's somebody else. Oh, hold on. Okay, y'all check out Dennis Upkins. I don't think that first one is, something's wrong there, because they're charging $102 for a book, and they're saying that it was written wait a minute. How those stuff? January 1, 1896. Oh, 2011. Maybe you published then. Maybe the situation happened in 1896. Okay. Y'all check it out. Bless you, TT. Ooh. I guess I got to figure out now about sending things out to people. I will definitely adhere to that. Okay. Where am I at now? I got to get back to my stuff. There we go. West of Sunset. Okay, I just saw it. West of Sunset. Okay. Black Superheroes Anthology. Oh. Okay. There's something about reading books that you actually know the people, though. You've met the people. You've encountered the people. They set the price on those books. Amazon, they set the price. Yes. But is that you, the one that's that period thing? With the castle on the cover? Sometimes they'll mess up, and then the machines, the algorithms, whatever you call them, will price your book at $500, whatever. It's supposed to be $5. They make mistakes when they're like that all the time. It's probably a glitch. That's what I would think. Did you know that Walter Lee, it was a hustler boy in Atlanta? The Suey, what are you doing bothering people? Did you know Walter Lee was a hustler boy in Atlanta when he was a young boy? I wouldn't surprise me, child. The muscles. I want muscles all over his body. Walter, did Walter make a book? He should. It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people are not going to admit to all the stuff they did, but being a young gay person out there in the world, it ain't that unusual. It really ain't. They'll call me the prostitute and all that kind of stuff. But when you're young, desirable, it ain't that unusual. It ain't that unusual to take a gift or two. Thank you, Elaine. You don't got to be shy about telling the truth either. I don't need people kissing my ass. I don't need all that. Just tell me what you think. Show me what you're working with. Mm-hmm. No, Uppercuts ain't taking my shine. I invited him to do that, baby. I wish there were more writers in here. I don't encounter that many. James Caldwell writes books. He's got like 5. And Rita Philadelphia wrote a series on the beef sector. But we don't encounter that many writers in here that I've seen. T.S. Madison had a book, or it was written about her, but about her life. I mean, writing is fantastic. I love writing. I'm glad you guys woke me back up again, you know, because I started stories and started and stopped and started and stopped and started and stopped. It wouldn't hit. At some point, you start writing, and then all of a sudden, no, this is it. This is it, honey. This has captured my creativity and my interest. Gamage Carter's in here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. All the celebrities is coming out. Okay. That is why I'm excited, Uncle Tim. Okay. Nice to meet another Black gay writer. You ain't lying. That's what I said. When they ask you your categories, I put on there one of the categories, LGBT murder fiction, but it's not LGBT. It reflects the beef sector. That's what the book does. So obviously we're not the majority in here. So the majority of since the majority of the people who participate in the beef sector are women, then obviously the characters then in the fiction are going to be mostly women, right? But they are gay men and Black women, both. It reflects what we have here. I tried to do it as best I could. Hi there, Deanna Irving. Did you hear me giving you your props for getting me started? It's available. The book is available, Deanna Irving. I'm gonna keep on dropping this link. No, that's a different link. That goes to no way. That's it. Okay. I don't care if he's young or old, just as long as he's beautiful. Y'all like muscles? I ain't never liked muscles. I don't like all that hard stuff. I think a lot of them muscle guys, they sit around the gym like Walter, they put baby oil on each other's muscles. I don't need all that. Thank you, Angela. Facebook. I can't believe you, TT. Whoever that is, they sent me $250 for to give my moderators books. Probably already have them, but we'll do it. And keep the rest for yourself. That's what my mama used to tell me when she sent me to the store. You can have the change. So I get the cheapest shit I can get, so I can have all the change. I can't get my mama to read my books though. Now she's been an avid reader her whole life, but she used to like those. Y'all remember them stories? You got them in the supermarket. It wasn't gossip. They were like love stories kind of things. She used to read those. I mean, compulsively her whole life, but she would not read my books. She is she's afraid. It started with the meth monster. She said, "Oh no, I'm not reading that." Now I see what you mean when I encounter these monsters on YouTube. I said, "Oh, it throws up in your face." Oh, I never imagined such people. No one is stopping him. RP, he's connecting. We are celebrating here. Yeah, I don't mind it. Matter of fact, the main reason I wanted to get on YouTube was to promote writing. You know, I used to watch when I first started writing. I used to watch writers all day long, like Morrison. Like, there were so many of them. I used to know every damn word came out of their mouth. Just to hear how writers talk, what their process is, and things like that. There's so much on here, you know. But when I got on here, I discovered the beef sector, and that was pretty much it. Right? Nothing else really drew me in. Cool beans. Hiya, Terry. Cool beans. Why you upside down, TT? I'm gonna have to remember you. Purchased. Confession of magazine. That's the ones, honey. She knew all of them. It's like Gamish, who's in here. He likes them comic books. She bought them like that, honey. She had the whole collections, but she will not read my books. And maybe she makes the right decision, especially in the one Love and Gospel Music, the original novel. She wouldn't be able to handle that one because that was, you're right about what you know, and all I. Oh, thank you, Prima Wanda, for super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Where the link? The link is all in here, Deanna. Hopefully that'll be a pleasant read for you. I don't have a link. Yes, I do. The link is all through here. Let me post it again. I'll put, what should I put? Okay, book link. Book link. Oh, for Kindle. This is only for Kindle though. But the other one, I mean, it might be available now. They move so fast. I was just talking to the publisher this morning, and he's already got it up and going, For murder in the beef sector. It is. Now y'all going to see the character of some of these people on here when they try to do evil things concerning my work, right? Instead of just reading it, they've already set their plans. I want everybody to come over here. I'm going to read it for free. That way he don't get no money. Girl, so what? I don't get $2 a book. So what? But that's what they want to do, It shows you the character, not the character of me, but the character of the people, the persons, right? And then you understand, oh, now I understand this book. Oh, now I see. This is why the people had to be killed. You got the wrong one, baby. Who was that? Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby. He said you got the right one. Make sure it's paid, not request. Make sure it's paid, not request. Oh, that big one? No, it was pay, honey. It was pray, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm free. No longer bound. There's no chains holding me. If I could sing, I'd be dangerous. I think I could really be a singer. Look at I got Tita Talks picture out here. Tita. Don't let them people in your chat, girl, throw you out here to be slaughtered. That is so wrong. I was watching the Tita Talk. She called herself reading. She wasn't. She was trying to be nice. See, Tita Talk, she wants to like me. She does. And actually, I want to like her because when I was planning on annihilating her today, and she had her family around and there were kids, she was a grandma in the family. I said, oh my God, it's almost like a Norman Rockwell family, right? I said, it looks so beautiful. It feels strange reading somebody like that. So just go in somewhere in a private room, let Tita talk. So I can't do it when you're doing all that. And that little baby, that little girl, that was so cute. So Tita talks. I don't think she hates me. I think she actually likes me. I didn't know that she was HIV, and I admired that. I said, well, finally, that a woman would admit that she's HIV, because I don't have no problem with it myself. But it shows, it takes some of the stigma away when you can say, okay, women can have this too. It's just a disease, honey. Just like COVID is the disease. It can affect anybody, right? So took kind of all the wind out of my sails, right? And I don't have a problem with people living with their parents if their parents want them there. If they're if they're a family, it look pretty cool. Some of us crave to get out of the house as soon as possible. But my whole thing with the Tita talks was I was saying to her was, fix your mouth. I mean, yes, I'm being catty because I for whatever clicks and views, whatever it is, or going back and forth. And we don't really have no serious beef or anything. I just kind of piggyback to what somebody else said. But Tita Talk is not an old woman. If she would just, you have to accept, I am putting this grill in my mouth. It is the norm, honey. Now, yes, people can take it and say, oh, you're reading. No, but something needs to be said. I mean, I can pull mine out if it would help anybody, but I have to glue mine into my brain, right? So I understand where's her dilemma when they're not comfortable for her. She said yesterday that the food, getting food in there and all that was a hassle. Well, you have to accept the hassle, honey. You got to say, you know what? I'm not even an old woman. Why am I walking around here in house dresses with no teeth like I'm 70 years old? And you're not. So put your grill in your mouth, and you have to be determined. And you say, okay, does it take glue? Sometimes they have those pads underneath there. So if it's getting food under there, it forms a seal, and seal them, right? And you are going to look strange when you put them in, right? Because your face is not adjusted to your dentures. Just like we saw with, what's the Lady Nika? When she first got her teeth, how big they seemed and how strange they looked and didn't look real and all that kind of stuff. But if you look at her now, you'll see that her face has adjusted to her grill by keeping them in. So eventually they will look pretty natural. I think mine looked pretty natural. I don't know why that boy over there always talking about my teeth. Get you some more teeth. Get you some more. What the fuck you mean? This grill is fine with me, honey. I'm happy with it, girl. Fits my head. So you have to just figure out what works. And if it doesn't work, you go back to the dentist. And that doesn't work, you go back to the dentist. And you go back to the dentist. You have to accept the Tita Talks, that it is normal to have teeth in your mouth. Right? If you're only going to come online, put them in, be online. But after a couple of weeks, they start to feel pretty natural. And eventually, you wouldn't be caught dead without your teeth in your mouth. That is the norm, girl. That's all I was saying. So, was I being catty? Probably. But it doesn't change the facts. And somebody needs to tell you the truth sometime. Right? She said, I'm a dry drunk. Oh, crotchety old bastard. well, you know what I am, Tita Talks. I am what I am, Like Popeye said, I am what I am, That's what Popeye used to say. When I stopped doing drugs, I eventually returned to Timothy Blaine. Jabber, who is my persona that I used on the street, was a whole different kind of person, honey. Because Jabber had to always be tough because of the people he was dealing with. Now, the Tita Talks, you know how people are when they're on drugs. Everybody wants to get over, right? So I had to create a different persona in order to be Jabber. But when I stopped doing drugs and I stopped being in prison, prison's another example. You got to pretend to be tough. You got to pretend to be someone that it will be, how do you say this properly? I've never been a gangster or anything like that. But you got to put on a persona. You'll see people when they're in prison, they always walking around looking tough. And even when they get out, they walk like monkeys and all that, walking on the yard and all that. Because you got to always present that you are somebody not to be fucked with. Right? So when I stopped doing all that, when I stopped going to prison, when I stopped being in the streets, when I stopped doing business with gangsters and bad people, when I stopped all that, I returned to being who I've always been, girl. So if I was a crotchety old bastard then, I'm a crotchety old bastard now. I'm not on a dry drunk. That is AA spiel. You have to realize that everything that comes out of the mouth of AA, girl, is not biblical. It just isn't. And when you're in 12-step program, and I'm not knocking 12-step program, actually I celebrate. I think it's a great thing. But it's not for everybody, right? And there are many people who are going to find sobriety outside of AA. Right? Because when you're in AA, they're encouraging you to believe. They're encouraging you to believe that AA is the only way. And anybody who doesn't go to meeting is on a dry drunk. Now, what kind of horse shit is that? We have tons and tons and tons of examples of people who used to do drugs and no longer do them, right? But you do what works for you, the Tita talks. You do what you want. I don't want to get no beef with you. When I see you with your family, I can't do it. I can't do it. I said, that's somebody auntie. That's somebody grandma. I can't do it. But I would say that you still have some good years left, girl. You haven't experienced being a young woman off drugs. But all it would take is a little dye in your hair because black don't crack. I mean, your face is in pretty decent shape. Put your teeth in, dye your hair a little bit. You're back in the game on this side, right? So you're not an old woman. Why are you walking around in house dresses all the time? I'm just saying, this is just talk, honey. But no, I can't go to the Tita Talk. I can't go to Tita Talk because I saw in the, somebody sent me the link, of course, they always do. And unfortunately, I have blocked the Tita Talks on this computer and on my other computer. The only way I would see her videos is on my smart TV. And on the smart TV, they don't allow, you can't see the chats, right? So I don't know what people are saying. So the person who sent me the link kept telling me that, listen to what this girl, Sarkonos keeps pushing her back on. And then when I got on my phone, I said, well, goddamn, why is this girl trying to get the Tita Talks out here in the streets, honey? And she was just promoting her and pushing her, saying, oh, he said this, oh, he said that, oh, he ain't this, oh, he ain't that. Well, the issue with Sarkonos, so I don't really perceive there's some kind of monster on here, right? The Sarkonos is the primary character for the dead woman. I mean, she's always over there, whatever. And so when I would see her over there so much, and I would see her sometimes her generosity in dealing with the dead woman, I would occasionally say in humor, thank you, Sarkonos. Not because there was anything against Sarkonos. It's because the person was constantly calling out their name. I was just imitating the person, the dead woman, right? And you guys have heard all the things she intends to do to me, right? So she has got her wagon hooked to this person. So I guess she feels like she needs to be against me at every move and all this kind of bullshit. Whatever. So we ain't going in on the Tita Talk. We're going to let it go because I did say some pretty harsh things to her. She does not look like Danny DeVito in the Batman. Mm-hmm. Did you know that Walter was a hustler? Okay, I'm way behind. Let me see. I told him not to because this is his day. Okay, that's very sweet. Mm-hmm. No, I encourage the person, Miss Cruiser, then Brother Denny. I'm tickled pink that there are other writers in here. I see sometimes people will say, just read my book, or that'll be their name. So I have to assume that they're, but they're not really talking on here kind of thing. Sometimes you talk about your book when you first come out, but I mean, you're a writer. If you write, you're a writer. If you decorate, that makes you a decorator, in my way of thinking, right? So sometimes, I mean, it encourages you to deal with other writers as well. Uh-oh. There you go, getting jealous. Squeenie, ding dong dong, ding dong dong, ding dong dong. Hey, ding 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 ding. Oh, ding ding ding. Oh, here come. Here come the daddy. Did you get him? Did you get him, boy? I got him, daddy. Ain't nobody come in here, daddy. That's right. I wonder what my baby would do when I had a burglar or something, child. Chew the ankles off. The haters, they hate that I love my dogs. Y'all gotta get y'all some animals, honey. Get you some dogs. I know you were raised in the projects. You ain't got no money from damn dogs. I can never have one. One time I took one. It is the little mangy dog. I had to be about 8, 9 years old. And my mama was not going to have no damn dogs because she could barely afford to feed us, right? And she didn't trust us being responsible for no animal. So I snuck the dog. The dog he was so old he could hardly walk. But I didn't know. I was a little kid. I was hiding the dog out in that little garage, whatever. So somehow or other, when I was at school one day, the dog was missing. So I never knew if she got rid of the dog or the dog wandered away or the dog passed away somewhere. He was old. But anyway, so we never had dogs, stuff like that. So I never understood, the companionship of a pet. Actually, it's the responsibility of a pet. You have somebody, you're responsible for something outside of yourself. And from what I understand, a lot of women will give their young girls dog pets because they want to teach them, and I guess the males too, teach them responsibility of being responsible for another life. Make sure that they're fed, make sure that they're walked, make sure they're happy, and say, smiling. Queenie, are you the happiest dog in the world? Of course, Daddy. You take good care of me. What else is going on? What else is going on? Now I'm supposed to come on here just announce the book so I can use the video on Facebook and all that. Facebook. I don't really do Facebook, but when you start promoting the book, it's the best place to do it at. So I got to get back on there. But yeah, that was my intention. We'll do a little 5-minute introduction. I guess I'll do a separate video for that. Make my announcement. I'm excited to see what you guys think, though. Tim, you can send it via Amazon, and they just go in and pick it up, I think. Send it via Amazon. Oh, I'm supposed to be checking something on here. I'm supposed to be doing some checking on here. Oh, nope. It wasn't no bullshit. TT sent me $250. Praise Jesus. Uh-huh. Yeah, moderator. Of course, moderators, you can get whatever you want anyway. I want to send them not the old book. He said send them the biography. Oh, look at me. Oh, all nasty. Oh, Jay Wilson. Ooh, send them cash apps. Girl. It's not the type of show. Excuse me. Thank you. We'll figure all that out. Mm-hmm. Hey, Iana. Bless Walkins. You're supposed to put a D on there. Hi, Bless Walkins. I like your wig. Women can do so much more. I mean, it's not fair. Well, I guess somebody on here did try to put a wig on, but women can do so much more. You can change your whole goddamn look in an hour just by putting on different hair, different makeup. We can't do nothing. We got to wash our face, honey. I guess you can shave your mustache, but I don't like one thing I cannot stand is a pencil mustache. Only because it seems like every time they have a villain, when they used to have villains in cartoons, they always had pencil mustache. Dadley, Rip Rock, and all these people, they always had pencil mustaches. I just don't care for them. So mine has always been looks unkept because it's just been a little fuzz on there. It looks better at a distance. From a distance, I see hair. Women can do a whole lot more with their style. That's what I was trying to tell Miss Tita. I said, girl, you're not even an old woman, honey. Enjoy your 40s, whatever. You know? I think people treat you different, too, when you don't have no teeth. I'm serious about that. Because when I came off the streets, most of us ain't had no teeth. But anytime you encounter anybody, as soon as you walk into a restaurant, no restroom, you can't use the restroom. It's for customers only. And you get treated differently because they assume that you're a street person when you don't have no teeth in your mouth. It's just an observation. I mean, I ain't had no teeth in my mouth. I lost mine in my 30s. I was in the prison place, and the man went to pull. I had a toothache. He went to pull one, and he said, oh, my God, this is just like picking corn, and just picked them all out. Because I've been a meth addict for 17 years. So they were ready to go. And he just took them all out, damn near the whole grill in one day. So we were used to people not having no grill. But that was only amongst the addicts. It's a different world, baby. It's a different world. In this world, people wear teeth. Right? They ain't got to be perfect. Just do what you can do. But always have teeth in your mouth. Plus, it adds about 10 to 15 years to your age. Just as long as he's beautiful. You purchased, Joy? Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy writing fiction. Fiction, you can do anything. Toni Morrison. Yeah, I watched all Toni Morrison's videos, starting with The Bluest Eye. It's educational. I think I'll start doing it again. Right now, I wrote this book as a novel, but that's the same thing that happened with Love and Gospel Music. It became a series. It became 4 books. So I don't know if another book will spin off of this one or not. I don't know. At this point, the first book is just a novel. The Kindles are great, and they're cheap. They're probably about $35, and you can probably get 1,000 books in there, and movies, and internet. You know, you can get everything for a little bit of nothing. They're not really selling you the Kindle. They want to sell you things on the Kindle. Mm-hmm. House cleaning, all spots clean. Ooh, Cobb County. I wouldn't mind getting me if I ever ran into anybody that was a house cleaner. I don't even know how to do it, but I know some of my friends, they have people when they're San Francisco. I mean, it's so expensive here that a lot of adults have they have roommates, right? So they split everything. So they all pitch in $50 a piece. Then they have a maid, house cleaner, comes in, cleans the house up, right? I wouldn't mind to have that so people can come in, they can dust the things you don't want to do, you know, vacuum and all that kind of stuff. So, but I just feel strange just going to get a stranger. So we'll have to see. But it would really be a joy to have things done like that. And it's not all that expensive. But if they all put in $50 a piece, maybe they're paying the person a couple $100 to come in twice a month. Hi, Almond Brown. How you doing, Almond Brown? Eba got off the plane and started working. He was on the plane pressing shirts. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Well, welcome back, Almond Brown. Thank you, Question Everything TV. Everything, honey. And do a background check on him. You'll be amazed. Get out of my house, you gigolo. They're working on a shot for HIV. Well, they have been forever. And the HIV, that's all stigma. They used it all against gay people. Oh, it's horrible. And initially it was in the 80s, 90s. It was a horrible thing. But it ain't no different. I have so many, I got so much shit. I have diabetes. There's a pill for that. High blood pressure, there's a pill for that. HIV, there's a pill for that. HIV is not even the one that threatens me now. Hell, that cancer damn near knocked me out the game. You worry about cancer. That's what we're all susceptible to, right? So she was right. I kind of had a little more respect for Miss T to talk when she said that. When she's able to say it out loud. Because, I mean, secrets kill us, honey. That's what kills us, secrets. I ain't walking around living my life, girl, scared. These people, these monsters on here want to scare you. You don't want to say nothing. Oh, you said it on the book. Oh, you said it online. Oh, you said this 3 years ago. Oh, I got the video. Girl, they're crazy. They're crazy, honey. You supposed to be adults teaching the young people, honey. Timothy, is it true that Walter Lee Hampton slept with Ty Couture? I don't know. I have no idea. It's just terrible what happened with Ty. He kind of warned us that it was a good chance it was going to happen the whole time that I was watching him. But I don't think Walter Hampton sleeps too much with anybody. He's so germaphobe. And Walter, all those muscles and things like that, you know, that can be a fetish as well. So maybe the ones I saw him date, they've all also been gym bunnies, right? A lot of those guys, they don't do that much, honey. He's scared he's gonna get AIDS in his booty, he's gonna get AIDS in his, you know, in his other parts and all this, he's gonna get COVID and all. He is so afraid of diseases. I doubt he does that much. He probably just rubs up against each other. Muscle queens. He's in good shape. I don't know how old he is. I ain't been bothered with Walter Lee Hampton in a long time. But he is the one that I started this thing with. So if you're not familiar, you're just wandering through YouTube, you might think that we're beefing at some right now, but no. But my first 10 videos on YouTube were about him. So I was really into the situation he had then, but I don't have no problem. And my thing is this is why they always talking about, oh, you with Tracy, you with this. And honey, if I do not like what you're saying, I don't watch it. So I don't know what Walter's saying. As soon as he say the word HIV, I'm gone. That's it, honey. So if people are doxing people, a lot of times I don't even know what they're doing. I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I have no desire to know nobody's address. I just don't find it funny. I don't find it interesting. I find it rather sick. That's what inspired this work, this book. This is what sits on the insides of people. And what could happen? I mean, seriously, things happen, honey. Think about those scandals when they had with Ricky Lake and all those reality shows they used to do where they would shock people and saying, my brother is your husband's sister and all this shit. And they put two guys on there, and a gay guy had a crush on the straight guy. And the straight guy was so embarrassed that after the show, the next day, he wouldn't kill the man. Right? Horrible things can happen, honey. These people think it's all funny and they've done something. Oh, I do. Look what I did. You didn't do anything, honey. You're going to read somebody, read them with your mouth. That's the only thing I respect. As soon as you go off that, oh, but you loved it when Tracy when TC Docs Jay Wilson, and you was all happy about it. Oh. Jay Wilson was driving around Tracy's house and showing us pictures of everything around her house, invading her privacy. So when she doxed him, I thought it was fair game. He doxed her. He got her goddamn address all over the place. He's driving people past her house. He's making tours around her apartment building. Like, look at this. Where she lives. This is where she lives. She's doing all that shit. So when she doxed him and found out he had been lying to us and he ain't had no goddamn job, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. There was an individual incident, honey. But you ain't seen me on here taking no pleasure in nobody doxing. I hate this shit. I hate it. But when you do those things to people, what do you expect? Right? So there have been times when people do something to you. Girl, if you killed my dog, I'd kill your motherfucking cat or your brother. That's what they say. And that dead woman over there, she always about, oh, she helped Tracy dox my brother. She helped Tracy dox. He helped Tracy dox my brother. How can he say he don't dox? Okay. I've been on here 4 years. You had that incident. Well, I laughed about Wilson, but at that time I was laughing at everything he did. Everything happened to him. This girl is saying that because Tracy doxed somebody in San Francisco and said that was her brother was in a prison in California, San Francisco, and the boy had red hair. He was white. He had red hair and freckles. And what did I say? How did she say I helped dox him? I said, that's not him. Well, goddamn. Ray Charles could say that wasn't him. But she had took that. Oh, he helping her. He helping her. He helping. Girl, because I said your brother can't be locked up in Illinois and locked up in San Francisco at the same time. He's not white. He don't have red hair and freckles on his face. That's not him. That's what you call me doxing somebody. I've been on here 4 years. How much have you done in 1 week? I got my copy. Thank you, Jay. Please feel free to leave a review on there. Because that's what people outside of the beef sector, if they see a book on Amazon, one of the main things they're going to look at are how many reviews it has. If it didn't have any reviews, people will say, oh, I'm not wasting my right? And sometimes it's not even the review, it's like the number of reviews. So that's always encouraged. And I'm not asking people, oh, write a good review, write a mediocre. I'm not only bothered any of that. Just tell the truth. What you think of the book? All right, you lovely darlings. We accomplished it. Let me know what you guys think. Bye-bye.